Hello, welcome to Post Colonial Space. I'm Masood Raja, and the title of this video is a bit facetious. Do you have a question about literature, post-colonialism? I have a course on that. The purpose is to introduce that for a lot of materials that I have on this channel, I've also developed specific courses, thematically speaking, on different areas of literary studies, but also simply research writing, publishing, and life lessons. And all of those courses are available on Udemy. Right now, I have 16 courses on Udemy for you to choose from. So of all of these 16 courses, the 3 oldest ones and the most established ones are the one Introduction to Literary Theory, Postmodernism, and the one on Postcolonialism. These are the courses that most people take. And if you're interested in the basics of literary theory, not even on graduate level, but probably undergraduate level, that's the course I'll highly recommend. Similarly, Basic Introduction to Postcolonialism and its Debates, the course on Postcolonialism covers that. And a basic, clear understanding of what postmodernism is and what are its major debates is covered in the course on postmodernism. So, if you have a question about postmodernism, I have a course on that. If you have a question about literary theory, I have a course on that as well. Beyond that, I've also developed certain pedagogical courses. So there is one on critical pedagogy, which is specifically focused on Paulo Freire. And there is another one which is focused based on Mark Brocker's work, but which is focused on a more progressive kind of pedagogical practices and pedagogy, which you can also check out. So, the question might be going through your minds, why is he plugging these courses? First of all, because they offer you chronological, organized materials in video lectures and also in downloadable print documents, a detailed account of any given field in literary studies. And two, of course, if you allow me to share these courses with you, and if you purchase them and pass them on to others, it helps me, right? In so many ways, emotionally, financially, and otherwise in terms of recognition. So that's why I'm sharing this information with you. There are quite a few other courses as well. I have a whole course on Marxism, which if you take, you will understand the basics of Marxism. Similarly, a course on Structuralism will give you some really good information about Structuralism and its use in literary studies. I have courses for international students, like one whole course on the application process for international students, undergraduate and graduate, and even those who are applying for Fulbright fellowships and others. That course covers that. Then there is another course on scholarly writing, which gives you information of how to publish a paper from the beginning all the way to the end. Not the mechanics of paper writing, but the process of writing a paper and submitting it and revising it and getting it finally published. Now, all these courses are available on Udemy, and the links are in the description to this video, or any other video that you watch on my channel has the links to these courses. Now, I developed these courses over 5-6 months when it became clear that I'll be leaving my job and starting a new career. But when you're 57 years old and you are in academia, there are no chances of starting a new career. You have to go on your own and try to make a life for yourself. And that is what exactly I'm trying to do. And these courses are a step towards that. Similarly, my life coaching website and my life coaching certification is a step towards that. Now, you'll be surprised or maybe you won't be, you know the word better than I do, is that not many institutions or corporations are interested in considering or hiring someone of my age. And that's a fact. I've tried it. So that means that I have to figure out a way of using what I have, using what I know, to mobilize it in a way that there is a combination of my public service work, which you see on this channel. There are 670 videos on this channel, which are free for you to use. And then develop some exclusive courses that people have to purchase. Now, let me share with you what we do here in United States on the left, right? Progressives. How do we help each other? So we sometimes will buy a thing even though we don't need it because an artist is selling it or a small business is selling it. The best example of that is when we go to farmers markets, right? Every Saturday or every Friday, the local collectives bring their produce. Sometimes it's slightly more expensive than what's available in the grocery store. And we can easily go to the grocery store and buy that produce. But by making a purchasing choice, by going to that farmer's market, we are not just getting organic, locally grown produce. We are also telling those farmers, those collectives, that we are there to support them. So buying one of these courses, I hope you need them, but even when you don't need them, just to learn something extra doesn't just benefit you. It's your way of telling me that you support my ventures, both here on my website, on my coaching website, as well as on Udemy. So that's why I'm sharing these ideas with you, and also sharing the practices that we all are engaged in supporting each other as writers and artists outside the teaching machine, outside the corporate interests. And, you know, it would be deeply gratifying for me if I could count on your support. Now, if you like a course and you feel like it's a bit too expensive for you, just post a comment to a video. Which course would you like? Or email me. My email is pretty easy, raja@masoodraja.com. And I can generate a coupon, like a discount coupon that I can share with you, that I can send to you. Feel free to share it with others. And that's one way in which I can enable you to use these courses and to benefit from these courses. Another important thing that I would request is that if you take a course, if you purchase a course and you realize that it's lacking something or that I could add something to it, please do let me know so that I can continue to develop those courses and make them even better, right? And that's what I learned from you through your suggestions, through your comments, through your emails or messages. There are quite a few other ventures also going on. I do now have a full Facebook page, which is called Dr. Masood Raja. You can check it out. Of course, we have the Post-Colonial Studies group, which is called Post Colonial Space. It has about 2,000 members. I would encourage you to join that. That's another way of supporting me and my work. And then, of course, Post-Colonial Space, postcolonial.net is an established 20-year-old website. Similarly, masoodraja.com, which has the title of Kind Coaching, is focused on my life coaching business. So these are all the places where you can find me. These are all the places where you can support me. For this video was about, you have a question about literary theory. I probably have a course on that, and I will introduce you to some of those courses. Please do take a look at those courses. The links are in the description. And also on both my websites, there is a page which says online courses. And, even if you don't need it yourself, you can purchase it for someone else as a gift, or at least you can help me promote these courses. It would help me in two ways. One, it will help me share the content that I've produced elsewhere with people who might need it. And two, it could become something that would sustain me and my family in the future as a source of income. So that's all. I hope I didn't bore you to death. I hope I can count on your support. And as always, if you have any questions, any suggestions, please post them in the comments and I'll try to respond to them. Thank you so much for your time, and I will now see you next time from this beautifully established office in Wheeling, West Virginia, where my wife and I now live. Thank you, and peace and love.